Hey guys, Hostel5 here with episode number 54 of our West Brom career mode on FIFA 20. We're kicking it off at the Hawthorns where we'll take on Southampton, who I believe went down the season we were in the Prem, the first season we were in the Prem. Obviously they were relegated for last season. Then they finished on 100 odd points in the Championship. Now they're back in the Premier League and I don't think they're doing too good. As 9 minutes in, a ferocious strike there by Kai Havertz hits the kind of upright and unfortunately can't quite go in as it hits the crossbar and is deflected outwards. We're going to try and work our way out from the back here. We play straight into their path with a nice little shot there by Harrison Reed. We clear it away to Valerie. He's going to have another go by playing it into Bakayoko. Valerie once again whips it across. Punched away by Collins. It's going to fall into the path of Damisi. Ings going to receive it. Tries to get it past. We're just trying to get the ball out and we can't really get it away. Eventually Dave Scott plays the ball to Vinicius Jr. plays to Havertz, eventually finding Chukwueze. He's going to thread one through to Marlon. Takes it really nice in his stride. Just runs past his man brilliantly. Great shot there. Hoot goes in for the tackle. I don't know why he went in for a sliding tackle there. But he took out Marlon. It's now a penalty for us. 20 minutes into the game. The opportunity to go 1-0 to the good. After a really poor effort there by Hoot. He knew he wasn't going to get to the ball before Marlon. And Havertz is going to step up for the penalty. 21 minutes in. Look at all the fans distracting him in the back there. And he's just got to tuck this one away. Can he do so? No, he cannot. Trying to aim for that top left-hand corner. And it just didn't go in. 13 minutes in, though. We're going to have a chance here as Vestergaard. He's going to clear the ball upfield. We're going to win it right back, though, as Dave Scott plays the ball through to Havertz, who unfortunately missed the penalty. Tonali threads on through to Marlon. One-on-one with the keeper. That's just a lovely, lovely finish into that top right-hand corner. 1-0. Marlon won the penalty. Unfortunately, we didn't score it, but he has gone and scored a really nice. I think it volleyed. I think the ball bounced up just before he hit it. That's why it went so far into the top corner. But a really nice finish. 1-0 to the good for us. And we're going to try and add to that. 38 minutes in. Again, playing the ball upfield from the back. Working our way out from the back. It's how you do it. Marlon. He's going to play the ball to Vinicius Jr., eventually finding Havertz. Havertz is going to take a touch nicely, find some space. And he's got a lot of space to run into. Decides to charge into the box. Looks to get the better of Vestergaard with a nice little Ronaldo chop. Lays it off to Chukwueze. Strikes it into the back of the net. That's an assist for Kai Havertz from a really nice little dribble and run. And it's a nice little finish there by Chukwueze. Cool, calm, collected on the left foot. And he tucks it home. Really nice to see. As we move into the second half, we're going to work our way out from all the way from the back here. Zagadou. He's going to play the ball to Tonali. Tonali up to Havertz. Turns, faces up, finds Marlon. Threads it through to him. Hoot can't dive in with a tackle because he's already on a yellow. It's going to be laid off to Vinicius Jr. and a lot of ferocious power behind that one. But it is just off target. That definitely would have been a goal because there's no way the keeper would have got to that if it was on target. As we're going to try again for a third here. Jamal Lewis down this left-hand side. Threads it through to Vinicius Jr. He's kind of got a lot of space to run in somehow. Dinks it across to the back post. It's palmed away to Chukwueze on the scissor kick. He charges in perfectly. And he kind of delayed his run. Keeper palmed it in. I don't know why the keeper didn't try and at least catch that or punch it further than the edge of his own box. But Chukwueze goes and scissor kicks it into the back of the net. And he makes it 3-0. That's 2 goals for him in this game. Searching for that hat-trick. As Vinicius Jr. once again down this left-hand side looks to get the better of Tarkowski. And he does so really nicely. Forces him inside, goes back outside with a nice little fake shot. Charges into the box. He's going to lay it across to Kai Havertz. And then he finally gets his goal. Kai Havertz missed a penalty in the first half. And he finally gets his goal. He's apologising there to the West Brom fans for not scoring that penalty earlier on. But hey, at least he's scored now. A nice run again from Vinicius Jr. Just laid it across to him. And Kai Havertz with his 5th Premier League goal this season from the cam position. He is scoring quite a lot of goals from his late runs and it's good to see. But they're really poor there by Alvarez, who I've played in the centre mid position because it does say it's one of his listed positions. But he gave away the ball. Luckily for us though, we won it back as Gallardo charges forward and plays the ball to Kai Havertz. He's going to thread one through to Marlon. Once again, one-on-one with the keeper. Once again, he tucks it into that top right-hand corner. And he makes it 5-0. It's a 5-star performance from the team. 5 goals, 3 points. Sorry, Southampton. Looks like you're going back down to the Championship. But we're not done there as Alvarez receives the ball. He's going to dink it over the head of James Ward-Prowse. Kind of just bullies him there. Nice little fake Rabona. Plays it into Gallardo. Gallardo's going to lay it through to Kai Havertz. One-on-one. Great strike, but it's a great save by the keeper. The first real save he's made in this whole game. As Gallardo, 20 yards out. He's the best free kick taker on the pitch. Going for that top left-hand corner. And he hits the crossbar again. And then Vinicius Jr. can't quite tuck away the header from the rebound. But we do win the game. We get all 3 points. We have an offer from Levante for Nathan Ferguson. I do believe we loaned Nathan Ferguson out to Levante a couple of seasons ago. So they've come back into him. We've accepted the offer. He will be leaving in January. As we move into the game against Sheffield United. As 17 minutes into the game, we gave away the ball, but Locadia fires it straight at Phil Collins. It's not Phil Collins, it's Patrick Collins. But we try and work our way out from the back here. As Vinicius Jr. I will tell you now, Sonny played this match. So he just wanted to try out the team. And it is a very, very good team. As Marlon charges forward. He's got options to the side of him, options in front, decides to go down to Jamal Lewis. Jamal Lewis back into Chukwueze. Back to Dave Scott to Tonali. Tonali up to Havertz. Lovely backheeled assist. Into that bottom left-hand corner for Marlon. He makes it 1-0. Really, really nice piece of play there by Sonny to score that one. And 22 minutes into the game against Sheffield United, we are 1-0 up. Perfect to see. But we're not done there. 36 minutes into the game. William is charging down this right-hand side. Dave Scott's tracking back really nicely, helping out Jamal Lewis. As he does so with Fleck and with Oliveira, just pressuring him really nicely. Locadia turns his man, plays it to Robinson's, back to Locadia, right at Collins. We can't quite get the ball away perfectly. And Locadia's volley is wide of the post. 42 minutes into the game. They're charging forward again as Fleck dinks the ball over to William. Really nice pass there by Fleck. He's going to whip it back across. We win the header. Oh, Benassa takes down the ball. Dribbles past one, shoots it. I don't know why he shot there. But it's another great save by Collins to keep the scores at 1-0. Vinicius Jr. now looks to get the better of Williams. Does so with a nice little fake shot. Cuts inside. Couple of step overs. Gets the better of his man. Gets tripped by one of the Sheffield United players there. It's going to be a free kick from 23 yards out. It's going to be laid off. Marlon on the left foot. Sorry, on the right foot. But a really, really nice finish there by Marlon. 2-0. And that is another goal for Marlon in this game. He's going for the hat-trick. And it's just a really, really, really nice finish. Lovely curling effort from the free kick that was laid off. Look at that. Keeper can't even react to it quick enough. He's diving after the ball's behind him, but it's a really nice finish there. As just past the hour mark, Williams whips the ball across. Lovely save there by Collins. Again, it's great reaction saves there, keeping us in this game, really. Because they've had a lot of opportunities, but Marlon's played through. Looks to get to Bretorov dunk. Does so for pace. He's going to cut back inside. And he shoots it with his right. And he sneaks it in at the near post. 3-0 to West Brom. 3 goals for Marlon. The hat-trick. He'll be bringing home the match ball. And that should be 3 points wrapped up for us. Well, 78 minutes in. Lanzini, former West Ham man, whips the ball across. We headed away only as far as O'Connell on the edge of the box strikes it. Luperto, very fortunate there that it actually deflects right into his path, and from so close he can actually tuck it home. Collins didn't quite have the reactions to save it from that close, but it's 3-1. We can still handle that. We're 83 minutes into the game. Oliveira plays the ball to Osborne. Osborne's going to play it back to Oliveira, back out to Osborne. Really nice little bit of passing between them two. Lewis Dunk, back to Osborne, back to Lewis Dunk. Plays it to Oliveira. Oliveira threads it through to Locadia, strikes it at the near post, and with 4 minutes left, we've gone and conceded twice late in the game, and the final chance comes here from a cross, from a deep free kick, but it goes all the way out. The game's going to end as a 3-2 victory. Marlon's going to bring home the match ball. Thank you to Sonny for playing that game for me. And it's a brilliant performance all round by the whole squad there. I think Havertz got an assist. I think Havertz got 2 assists, and Vinicius Jr. got the assist for the free kick. But we go into the third and final game of the episode. We were taking on Lokomotiv Moscow. We've travelled to Russia in the Champions League, and we're ready to go as Miranchuk gets the better of Scott really nicely there, actually. And he's holding on to the ball really, really well. Zagadou can't get to the ball before Dugarev. And 2 minutes into the game, Tugarev makes it 1-0 to Lokomotiv Moscow in front of the home fans, in front of the home support. I doubt many people have travelled from England to Russia for a midweek game. But, you know, probably, I'd say 50 people probably have. Maybe more. But we're not done there as Marlon. He wants to get us right back into this game. 19 minutes in. Tonali plays the ball to Dave Scott. Dave Scott's going to hold it up, dribble really nicely there actually, and plays it to Vinicius Jr. Eventually plays it right back to him. Good play between Tonali and Scott, just trying to kind of bring out the defence of Lokomotiv Moscow, just try and find some space. As Marlon charges through, using the pace, shoots it at the near post, and he makes it 1-1. 22 minutes into the game, once again, beating the keeper at the near post because he's got so much power behind his shots. It's incredible how much power he can generate from his shots. And yeah, it's 1-1. We're back on level terms, and we just need to get that second goal back in front, and that will be everything will be back on schedule, back to normal. And Vinicius Jr. tried to get past his man there, tackled, and unfortunately apparently it wasn't a free kick to us as Marlon turns his man brilliantly, charges into the space, eventually plays it to Alvarez. Nice little fake Rabona, whips it across to Vinicius Jr., heads it home. 2-1. Doubles our tally in the game, puts us in front for the first time. We should never have been 1-0 down in the first place, but a lovely little from winger to winger. And Vinicius Jr. heads it home, makes it 2-1. And we're going to just try and add to that tally now. We're already winning. We should have been winning. We never should have conceded, as I said. But Alvarez lays it across. Somehow, it may be because it was his weaker foot, but somehow Havertz put that one over. Just past the hour mark though, Tonali. Charging forward, plays the ball to Dave Scott. Dave Scott back to Tonali. And he's going to put back to Scott. Scott first time to Marlon. Finds some space. Finds an opportunity to curl one. And he hits the post. And it's still 2-1. We should be 3-4-1 up. But unfortunately, we cannot put the ball into the back of net. And there's a scare here as the ball kindly deflects to them. And we can't quite get it away as Miranchuk going to strike it. But it's a great save by Collins as he keeps us in front in the game. And with 11 minutes left in the game, Marlon turns his man brilliantly. Strikes it across goal. Tried to just drive that one low and hard. But he couldn't quite get the power behind it. And that's how the game's going to end. A victory to us. All 3 points in the group stage. We're currently undefeated in the whole season and everything in general. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please like, subscribe, and peace.